Hello guys, today I will tell you a story about a merciless husband. Before we start the video, I hope you will subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button, and my name is Saheeb. This is gonna blow your mind. Port Elizabeth, a coastal city bathed in sunshine, known for its friendly people and stunning beaches. But beneath the surface, darkness lurked, a darkness that would consume the city in 2015, a story of love, betrayal, and murder. This is the story of the Panayotou case. Section 2, the charismatic businessman, Jadey Panayotou. Christopher Panayotou, known as Jadey, was a man who exuded charisma. He was the successful owner of a supermarket, a testament to his ambition and drive. People were drawn to his charm and confidence. He had a way of making everyone feel at ease. Born and raised in Port Elizabeth, Jadey was deeply rooted in the community. He was known for his generosity and involvement in local affairs. He was a pillar of the community, a role model for young entrepreneurs. But beneath this polished exterior, a darker side was hidden. Jadey was a man of appetites, driven by desire and the need for control. He craved the finer things in life. His ambition extended beyond his business, reaching into his personal life as well. He was used to getting what he wanted, no matter the cost. The cracks in his perfect facade began to show when he met Chanel Coutts. Their affair was a dangerous game, a betrayal of the life he had built with Jadey. His desire for Chanel set in motion a chain of events that would have devastating consequences. Section 3. The beloved teacher Jadey Panayotou. Jadey Panayotou was a beacon of light in the lives of those who knew her. As a beloved teacher at Rebeat College Girls High School, she touched the hearts of countless young women. Her warmth and compassion were evident in everything she did. Her dedication to her students was unwavering. She went above and beyond to nurture their minds and spirits. Outside the classroom, she was a loyal friend and a loving wife. Her relationship with Jadey was the envy of many. They seemed to have it all: love, success, and a bright future. Jade was a woman of deep faith and strong morals. She believed in the good in people. She trusted Jadey implicitly, unaware of the darkness that was growing within him. Her kind heart and unwavering loyalty made her vulnerable to his deception. The news of her disappearance shattered the community. Her absence left a void that could never be filled. Her students, colleagues, and loved ones were left grappling with the unimaginable pain of her loss. Her memory would forever be etched in their hearts, a reminder of the light she brought into their lives. Section 4. The other woman, Chanel Coutts. Chanel Coutts was a young woman caught in the throes of a forbidden love. Her affair with Jadey Panayotou was a whirlwind of passion and secrecy. She was drawn to his charisma and the excitement he brought into her life. Working at Jadey's supermarket, Chanel was initially captivated by his charm and success. She was flattered by his attention. The affair offered an escape from the mundane, a taste of a life she had only dreamed of. But as the relationship progressed, she became entangled in a web of lies and manipulation. Chanel found herself torn between her feelings for Jadey and the guilt of her involvement in his betrayal of Jade. She was trapped in a situation that was spiraling out of control. Her involvement in the love triangle would have far-reaching consequences, impacting her life and the lives of those around her. The revelation of her affair with Jadey cast a dark shadow on her reputation. She became a figure of public scrutiny, judged and condemned for her role in the tragedy. The weight of her actions would forever burden her conscience. The love triangle between Jadey, Jade, and Chanel was a powder keg waiting to explode. Jadey's infidelity created a toxic atmosphere of deceit and resentment. The tension between the three individuals grew with each passing day, threatening to shatter the fragile peace. Jadey's desire for Chanel intensified, fueling his desperation to break free from his marriage. He felt trapped, torn between his obligations to Jade and his yearning for a life with Chanel. The pressure mounted, pushing him towards a dangerous precipice. As the affair continued, Jadey's actions became bolder. He grew careless, leaving a trail of evidence that would eventually lead to his downfall. His attempts to juggle both women in his life proved futile. The situation was a ticking time bomb, destined to detonate with devastating consequences. The love triangle reached its tragic climax with the disappearance of Jadey. The idyllic facade of their lives was ripped away, revealing the dark underbelly of their relationships. The truth, once hidden in the shadows, was about to be exposed, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. On the morning of April 21, 2015, Jaydee Panayotou vanished without a trace. She was last seen outside her home, waiting for her usual lift to work. Her sudden disappearance sent ripples of fear and concern throughout the community. As hours turned into days, the hope of finding Jade safe and sound dwindled. The community rallied together, organizing search parties and prayer vigils. The case gripped the nation, with news outlets broadcasting updates around the clock. The investigation into Jade's disappearance quickly gained momentum. The police launched a full-scale search, interviewing witnesses and combing through evidence. The eyes of the nation were fixed on Port Elizabeth, everyone waiting with bated breath for any news of Jade's whereabouts. The mystery surrounding Jade's vanishing act deepened with each passing day. The lack of leads and the unusual circumstances of her disappearance fueled speculation and rumors. The community was left grappling with the unknown, their hearts heavy with worry and dread. The investigation into Jadee's disappearance was a race against time. The police were under immense pressure to find answers. Detectives worked tirelessly, following every lead, however small or insignificant it seemed. The focus of the investigation quickly shifted to Jaydee Panayotou. His affair with Chanel Coutts raised suspicions. His behavior in the days following Jade's disappearance raised further red flags. The police began to scrutinize his every move. As the investigation progressed, a web of deceit began to unravel. Phone records revealed a series of suspicious calls between Jaydee and a known criminal, Sizwe Vumazonka. The police suspected that Jaydee had orchestrated Jadee's abduction and murder. The investigation was a complex puzzle, with each piece of evidence bringing the police closer to the truth. The pressure mounted on Jaydee as the net closed in. The investigation was about to expose the dark secrets that he had so desperately tried to conceal. The truth behind Jade's disappearance was a chilling tale of betrayal and cold-blooded murder. The police discovered that Jaydee had hired Sizwe Vumazonka to kidnap and kill Jade, the motive to be with Chanel without the burden of his marriage. The police uncovered a series of incriminating text messages between Jaydee and Sizwe, detailing the plan and confirming Jaydee's involvement in the murder. The evidence was overwhelming, painting a clear picture of Jaydee's guilt. With the evidence stacked against him, Jaydee was arrested and charged with Jade's murder. The arrest sent shock waves through the community. The man they once admired was now a suspected killer. The case had taken a dramatic turn, exposing the dark side of human nature. The unraveling of the truth brought a sense of closure to the investigation. However, it also brought immense pain and grief to those who loved Jade. The realization that her husband was responsible for her death was a devastating blow. The trial of Jaydee Panayotou was a media spectacle. The nation watched as the case unfolded in the courtroom. The evidence against Jaydee was presented piece by piece, revealing the chilling details of the crime. The prosecution built a strong case, leaving little room for doubt about Jaydee's guilt. The defense attempted to counter the prosecution's narrative, but their efforts proved futile. The evidence was too strong to refute. The jury reached a unanimous verdict: guilty. Jaydee Panayotou was convicted of the murder of his wife, Jade. The guilty verdict brought a sense of justice for Jadee's family and friends. However, it did little to alleviate their pain. The loss of Jadey was a wound that would never fully heal. The trial marked the end of a long and arduous legal battle, but the emotional scars would linger forever. The Panayotou case became a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the devastating consequences of unchecked desires. The trial served as a platform for raising awareness about violence against women, sparking conversations about societal issues, and the importance of seeking justice for victims. The murder of Jaydee Panayotou left an indelible mark on Port Elizabeth. The idyllic image of the city was shattered, replaced by a sense of vulnerability and fear. The case served as a stark reminder that darkness can lurk even in the most unexpected places. The community was left grappling with the aftermath of the crime, struggling to comprehend the depths of human cruelty that had been exposed. The case sparked conversations about trust, betrayal, and the dark side of human nature. The memory of Jaydee Panayotou continued to live on in the hearts of those who knew and loved her. Her legacy served as a reminder of the importance of kindness, compassion, and standing up against injustice. The Panayotou case became a cautionary tale, highlighting the devastating consequences of unchecked desires and the importance of cherishing and protecting the lives of those we love. The scars of this tragedy would forever remain etched in the fabric of Port Elizabeth, a reminder of the darkness that once consumed the city.